Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Talk Torial. We're doing a talk in the vehicle at nighttime. Have a special guest star here. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Name's EJ.
Got EJ here. Wonderful introduction. Short, sweet, right to the point. Love it.
I'm ready to discuss some things.
Yeah, we're gonna have a little conversation here. This is a talk. Hence the whole talk. Torial. Talk Torial. Yeah. So this is a subscriber right here, is a fan. He wanted to be on the show.
Number one fan.
I don't really know if he wanted to be on the show. I made him be on the show.
It's forceful.
It's pretty forceful. Yeah. How's your nose been?
Well, congested, but I'm over it.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the cold season comes along, but you get over it. I don't know. It sucks more when you got a sensitive nose.
Oh yeah.
I feel like some people have a stronger sense of smell than others, where you can smell things. You're more particular about your smells. Like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like, so some people, you ever like just notice that some people have like really bad smells, and you smell them and you think, how the fuck do you not know how you fucking smell? So I'm driving this one kid to work, and I had to open the window because his breath smelled so bad. It's just like his breath. So I'm like, I don't know, I'm particular with my smells. I cannot stand smells. Like, and that guy, I'm particular with him. I don't know how else to say it.
What? Huh?
Yeah.
Yep. Great show, guys. Thank you. Thanks for coming along. No, but I see your point, man. You ever smell the homeless guy and he smells like Doritos?
Yes, but
I feel like that's the homeless scent. Like if I was to put categories of smells, homeless man, underneath that would be Doritos, some Cheetos,
greens, beans, tomatoes.
Greens, beans, and tomatoes. That would be under the category of homeless man.
All right. So the other day, I was with Damien. You remember Damien? We were driving back home, and at a whim, we see this guy, this homeless man, with his dog, hitchhiking.
Gotcha.
So we're like, let's pick him up right away. And he stops, and he's like, oh, I appreciate it. He's like, where are you trying to go? Like, wherever you're trying to go. And he's like, I'm trying to go to Florida. So, yeah, he's all the way here in Kentucky trying to go to Florida. And And so he's like, yeah, throw your stuff in the back trunk. So he throws his bag, one of those big, like, travel bags, and in the back trunk. And while he's working it, Damien looks at me. He's like, what if he, like, tries to kill us? And I'm like, dude, I don't care. He's like, I don't care either. And so he sits behind us, so he has a better shot at our throats.
Yeah.
From the back seat.
Smart. Yep.
And he has his dog with him, and this is the most friendly dog. But like, I can smell him. He doesn't smell that bad, given like army guys smell all the time. Especially when you're in the field, you can smell people. But this dog, you can really tell when a dog hasn't been like in a house for a while, and this dog smells so bad. But it was so cute because like it kept like putting his head in the middle center console here, and I kept petting it, and it was just so adorable.
What kind of dog was it?
I don't know. It was like a black lab or something like that. It was so cute, but like you could tell that it was really protective of him. Like I went to shake his hand, and she kind of like jumped up on me, and this was like after like we already dropped him off at Nashville, as that was the closest or the farthest we were going to take him because he was trying to get out to Florida. Gotcha. But I mean, he was a cool guy. Like speaking of smells, like he just like I don't know. He didn't smell bad. It surprised me that like he could stay clean the way he is, being as homeless he is. I guess it just depends where you go and what you do to keep hygiene important.
You'd think a dog with all that scent, would want to stay clean.
Yeah.
But I don't know, homeless dogs, they got those smells to them.
Well, I mean, it's not like a normal dog. Like I mean, like I don't know. There's a very distinct difference. Like, you ever smell like a puppy And a puppy has like a very like it's clearly a dog, but it's like kind of like it's kind of like a nice smell. So then you get like a normal like a clean adult dog, and they got kind of like a bad smell, but it's like still like a nice dog smell. And then you get an older dog that has like these really weird smells. It's just like ugh, you don't want the dog to lick your face because he smells so bad.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you, man.
What are you doing?
What? I'm listening to your story.
Yeah.
I'm 100% devoting myself to your words.
Trust.
To your interaction.
Mm-hmm. So
you're like my dog, you know.
I mean, I feel like I'm a little primitive. Bite the hand that feeds.
If you get a nice handy back slap, I'll tell you that much.
Hey, I'm all about the bites and the slaps.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and step myself out of this vehicle.
No, you ain't leaving. You
no!
Leave. No, I'll lose my mind if you leave.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
It causes a scene. Cause a scene up in here.
Every time I look in a mirror, I think to myself, like, how am I gonna stop looking at this mirror, you know? Like, how do I do it? You know, I just spend a good 20-30 minutes just telling myself how good I look, you know?
I think that's very conceited of you.
Yeah?
Yes.
Well, I'm not talking to myself, I'm talking to the guy on the other side, you know? And he's a handsome looking fella.
So you're just complimenting yourself from a third person perspective to yourself. That's like...
Awkward silence.
It's not narcissistic, but it's very, I don't know, self-respecting. It's like an affirmation in a sense, but
yep.
Still,
I feel like you shouldn't say things out loud unless you believe them to be true, you know.
That's true. There's a lot of power in words.
There's a lot of power in what you say.
Like you know,
you're saying what you power.
It's like exactly what your dad was saying. Like, if you see something, you know, okay, but then if you say something with it, it gives it power. And then, you know, there's a lot of power in words. It's like naming a baby when it's born.
Yeah. The Greeks, they would name their babies with, like, as qualities, you know? So they would have the quality of that name.
So you're saying, like if I was, like, good at, like say...
Like if two people, you know, they wanted to get a barber,
mm-hmm.
you know, because all the barbers in town were terrible, they would name their baby Barber, wait till it grows up, and then become a good barber. I don't know. It's something along those lines.
That makes sense. That makes sense. I guess if like...
No, I know it makes sense. I'm just saying my fact check is probably, like, terribly wrong, you know.
No, that makes sense. Like, probably
not even Greeks.
I guess.
But I know some people they did do that. They named their children after certain people to give them the qualities of those people.
Yeah, I mean that totally makes sense. Like you live it through life,
mm-hmm.
and it becomes
mm-hmm.
you.
Yep.
I feel like has a lot of like nowadays even,
mm-hmm.
you know, like a lot of ways like people's names have different meanings, and you like listen to that person's name and you kind of understand their meaning.
Speaking of babies, you know, none of my fans, I haven't uploaded a video ever since.
Since your baby?
Yeah, ever since I had a child.
Well,
I had a newborn son, and
every man needs a son.
He's amazing. He's fantastic. You know, even when he's terrible, he's great. I love him so much.
Babies are easy at first. It's wait till he gets to 2 to like 4. Those are the worst years.
Yeah, the terrible 2s.
2 to 4 are the worst years of a child's life.
Oof.
For a parent.
All right. Let's try and sum this up. So summing this up in conclusion.
Mm-hmm.
If you see a hitchhiker with a dog, pick him up. Take him to Florida. Yep.
Like seriously.
Take him to Florida. Do it.
He had the most interesting conversations. Like because a 45 to Nashville from Post. It was by that truck stop.
Gotcha.
Right before the freeway. And he had the most like interesting like perception on life.
There you go.
Because he was so detached from normal society. He had no obligations to anybody, and he would ask us questions because he'd be like, "Oh, so you're in the military, so tell me what you think about this. And, you know, we'd have our opinion.
Yeah.
But the military's opinion is the opinion that you're allowed to have, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, hearing his, like, kind of thoughts or his questions, it was clear that this man was, like, truly free.
Gotcha.
Freedom. Like,
yeah, there you
best. Go. Like, yeah,
It's what this country's about, man.
Yeah, it is, but at the same time, he doesn't have a bed to sleep on at night. It's like that's the compensation. Like,
If you want to truly be free, you got to give up a lot of stuff, you know?
You know, freedom.
Yeah.
Freedom does cost a lot. It's not free. Freedom's not free.
That's very ironic.
It's very ironic.
Yep.
But it's so true.
All right. Well, thank you for breathing. Appreciate your breaths.
I breathe sometimes the appropriate amount.
Yeah.
I save it for some people.
I like to breathe just the amount where everyone else is comfortable, you know?
You don't want to be a mouth breather.
No. Or breathe too fast.
There are plenty of those.
Yeah, definitely.
In the Army,
definitely.
They're like...
Ow! 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 All right. Thanks for watching. Make sure you give a like. Give that a little thumbs up.
Subscribe, comment.
There'll be more content coming out here shortly. This is the first video that's come out in probably over a year, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you're expecting this video to be awesome, well then I don't know. This is already the end of the video, so probably should have said that in the beginning. Whoops.
Whoopsie.
Bye.
Made a poopsie.
Bye.